Well, I've been sniffing out celebrities all day long, and the only one I could find is actually
with me.
Is my cousin, Will Greenwood. I had to call him. How are you, Will?
I'm great, actually. Yeah, I love it. It's the annual trip to Wimbledon. Bring the wife. Absolutely loves it. We have a great day. We sort of get rather nice invites and come up to this top end, and then come back for a scone. Is it scone or scone?
We're going to go scone because we're northern.
Right, yeah. We come up for a scone, nice glass of Pimm's, and then head back. And had a great first match I saw. Was absolutely outstanding. Loved his flexibility of Dougherty. He's almost doing the splits on some of those backhands. And Gilles Simon, or Giles Simon, as we'd call him. This is Gilles Simon. Where is he actually from? He's from Sheffield, I heard. Is he French? Is he? Oh, right, okay. And he had that sort of, having played against France so many years, that sort of Gallic shrug, resigned look every time Djokovic got a miracle ball back. So it was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And now obviously one of the Williams is going to work against the previous winner, so we'll nip back in and hopefully catch the second set of that.
Now, I know you're very friendly with Tim Henman, and you obviously talk a lot about tennis, rugby, the psychology.
He claims to be my friend. I dislike him intensely.
No, you are friends. I know. You play a lot of golf together. Now, you talk about the psychology of both sports, I'm sure. What kind of sort of mental zone will these guys be in right now? Because their whole life is about tennis. Your whole life was about rugby.
Yeah, I think what's lovely being on the other side of the fence is that understanding. If we want to go and say hi to them. But when I was playing, or when Tim was playing, you do the sponsors bit, and you go out and you shake and you sign those giant tennis balls, and ours were rugby balls. There's sort of those obligatory requirements as a top-level tennis player to make sure people don't boo you. But all you want to do is practice. All you want to do is come off a court and work on your left-hand pass on a rugby, your header at football, or for tennis maybe your backhand topspin wasn't going quite as well, and so you want to get off court, work on it, and then get another chance to get back in the saddle. And it must be really difficult for the guys. We had one day, turn up, 90 minutes before a kick-off, an 80-minute match, gone out of town. These guys are 2 weeks living and breathing it. They go to the same Chinese in Wimbledon Village. The Lebanese is it that Andy Murray goes to. He likes that one. Loves on. So so difficult for these guys to try and stay in the zone, because the second you relax and the second you take your eye off the ball, you're done for in sport. And so for the tennis players to maintain that focus for 2 weeks is exceptionally difficult.
Yeah. We've just been speaking to Laura Robson actually in the studio, who's got the left wrist injury that's keeping her out of tennis at the moment. Now, I know you've been through your injuries in your time. You know, how do you stay positive and not rush back after an injury?
Yeah, my friends would say I didn't. You're desperate to come back, and it's patience, it's the understanding that however much you dislike the physio for telling you that you've got to do tiny little exercises with your wrist. Which
she was just talking about.
Exactly, you get bored. I'm so bored. Can I whack a ball? Can I do some weights? Can I go and do something with my mates? And it's that focus, and it's those guys actually. You look at someone like Mike Catt, Simon Shaw, Johnny Wilkinson, those guys, Jason Robinson, those guys who had such a long career, who were the ones at the end of training that went and did that. The ones who nipped down the chippy and had a lager shandy had to finish a little earlier as the body fell apart. So look, we obviously wish Laura the very best of luck. My recommendation to her, if she were to listen to an old duffer rugby player, would be is those tiny little exercises are critical in order to make sure it comes back stronger than before the injury occurred. Otherwise you get yourself stuck in a rut, and with that rut your confidence goes, self-doubt creeps in, and then your form goes, and then with that you're in all sorts of trouble.
And just finally, Will, Andy Murray's last on centre court today. Are you a big Andy Murray fan?
I wasn't, no.
What changed your mind?
I thought he was quite miserable, but now love him. But absolutely love him.
Why is that?
Why did I find he was quite miserable? I'm sort of that classic English bloke who sees a sort of dour Scotsman who, and since starting working for Sky, you come out and the life is about enthusiasm, and today is the greatest game you're ever going to see. And I love sport, and I was waiting for him to come out after a big win and go, yeah, today was great. He was all right, you know, he's okay. I'm like, oh, come on. But now...
That was your Scottish accent.
Yeah, that was it, yeah. I wasn't Welsh or Irish. But now, he's a competitor, and all he wants to do is win, and that's the way he is. And I think absolutely everyone in the United Kingdom adores Andy Murray and wishes him the very, very best of luck this week. To do it back to back would be quite sensational.
Yeah. Incredible emotional scenes at Wimbledon last year. Will we see the same again? And can you believe that we're actually cousins? I mean, we've got similar noses, haven't we, Will? Back to you. Back to you.